Good morning. It's Tuesday, April the 28th, and welcome to Wise Words from Waldo. Jesus' final words to his disciples before he ascended to heaven are often known as the Great Commission, a commandment for believers to share the gospel. Years ago in St. Louis, a Christian businessman was at his lawyer's office. After the business was transacted, the Christian said to the lawyer, "I've often wanted to ask you a question, but I've been afraid to ask." The lawyer responded, "You? Afraid to ask? What is it?" And he said, "Sir, why aren't you a Christian?" The lawyer responded, "Well, I think there's something in the Bible about drunkards not going to heaven, and you know what my weakness is." And the businessman said, "No, that's not my question or point. You didn't answer my question. Why aren't you a Christian?" The lawyer responded, "I don't know if I've ever been asked that question before, but I do know that no one has ever taken the time to tell me how to be a Christian." And that afternoon in the lawyer's office, that Christian shared the plan of salvation with that lawyer. And that lawyer knelt on his knees and trusted Christ right there in his office. You know who that lawyer was? His name was Dr. C.I. Scofield. Many of you have used his notes in your Bible, the Scofield Reference Bible. You see, there's a world out there that's searching for answers. They're searching for peace, contentment. Maybe today, maybe now, more than ever. Will we be silent, or will we share? Maybe you think, "Yeah, but what difference can I make?" Let me share a principle with you. If you were to lead one person to Christ, it would mean eternity for them. That ought to be enough motivation for us. But what if you were to lead one person to Christ in 6 months? At the end of 6 months, there'd be 2 believers, you and that person. At the end of a year, there'd be 4. The end of 18 months, 8. And of course, after 2 years, there'd be 16. You know how many believers there would be at the end of 17 years? More than the population of the world. It kind of puts it in perspective, doesn't it? What can I do? Well, if you'll share the gospel, and I'll share the gospel, we'll make a difference in 2 lives. And if the 4 of us share the gospel, well, you get the point. What difference can one person make? Eternity for one. What difference can 2 people make? Twice the impact. To my family here at Waldo, imagine what a difference a local church could make if we got serious about what Jesus told us to do. What an impact we could have. Now stop and think about that.